Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another transformative journey of Wisdom Ways by Joshua. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you 10 attitudes that build winners. But before we dive in, remember to like, share this video, and subscribe to this channel. And remember to drop what stood out for you in this message in the comment section. For you to fail and see shame in life, you necessarily don't need to do anything. But if you want to succeed, you need to do something, and not just one thing, but a series of things that will guarantee your success. As humans, one of the most powerful attributes we have is the ability to grow, evolve, and change. Trees don't change location, even when the environment is not comfortable. But me and you have been given the power by the good Lord to change whatever we don't like in our lives. One of the major determinants of human psychology is attitude. Attitude is how you feel about yourself. It is what you believe about yourself. It is what forms your belief and lifestyle. In recent years, I have studied success for men and women in ministry, in career, in business, in sport, entertainment, and education. And I have come to 10 key attributes that contribute to their achievement, whether maybe less or more. The first attitude all winners have is desire. Everyone who achieves success in any area of life did not do it by chance. They always have a burning desire to succeed and achieve their goals. It is these desires that gets them to stay up late at night and wake up early in the morning. This desire makes them read when others are playing. It makes them save money when others are spending. It makes them manage time when others are wasting it. I have read biographies and autobiographies of accomplished men and women across all phases of life, whether living or dead. They all have this common attitude of desire. I once read the biography of one of the leading figures of African Pentecostalism. In the writings, it clearly pointed out how this man has dedicated his life to studying even as a teenager, stating that he has a desire for knowledge, and the result is evident in his life and ministry today. Another example is Usain Bolt of Jamaica, the fastest man alive, who dedicated hours to his exercise in order to achieve success on the tracks. This desire to win drove him to train when his friends were enjoying and watching TV. You've got to learn from them and let your desire drive you to work on yourself when no one is seeing you, so that you can be celebrated in the spotlight. The second attitude I'll be sharing with you today is clarity. Every winner operates at a high level of clarity. They know what they want and who they want to be. They set their goals right and have a plan to achieve them. Nobody ever wins in life without knowing what they want to win at. This clarity is what separates success from failure, the rich from the poor, and excellent from average. Just like the words of Lewis Carroll, if you don't know where you are going, any road will lead you there. Clarity of purpose sets the pace for your life and tell you what and who you are made to become. I remember reading the biography of one of the greatest tennis players of all time, Serena Williams, who was all-time world champion. Her father started training her and her sister how to play tennis from a very young age. This clarity led to her dedication and made her aim for the best medals. Imagine she was busy pursuing a white-collar job. That will only lead to a mediocre life compared to the life she was made to live. Clarity gives your life meaning. It makes you see life worth living and add fragrance to existence. That beautiful feeling you have when you wake up in the morning, knowing you are doing what you love and have found your purpose in it. There is no better feeling than that. If you want to be a winner in life, find your purpose, stay in it, and this is the key to your happiness, success, and relevance. The third attitude that every winner has is passion. Every winner I know is aggressively passionate about winning. They are so passionate that they never give up. Their passion for winning keeps them awake when everyone else is sleeping. It makes them train when others are playing and bring them the greatest sense of accomplishment. The greatest leader, Jesus Christ in the Holy Bible, was so passionate about his purpose that he stayed back in the temple while his parents had gone ahead of him. The passion to learn and know more about his purpose kept him seeking for more. He was listening and asking questions from the doctors and teachers of the law at age 12. The legendary Michael Jackson was asked in an interview if he loved music, but young Michael replied, "I don't just love music, I am music." He was so passionate about his work that he released powerful songs that still echoes till today, even in death. The key to winning in life is to find your passion. Don't do what you are not passionate about. You will struggle and get frustrated. That doesn't mean finding and pursuing your passion will be all easy and no stumbling blocks. That's a lie. The difference is that when you meet these detours, you never want to quit because you love what you are doing. In my research of multi-millionaires and billionaires that the world has ever produced, I invariably found out that these people work more than 12 hours daily, which is more than that of an average employee who works for 9 hours. The difference is that they are doing what they love, they are doing what they are passionate about. That doesn't make them feel discouraged. Ask yourself, what am I passionate about? What can I do and I will lose track of time? If you can answer these questions, that is the secret to your winning in life. The fourth attitude that every winner have is attitude of responsibility. Winners don't take small or part of the responsibility. Instead, they take responsibility for both their success and also when they fail. They don't blame their failure on people or their parents or their boss or the economy. Rather, they take full ownership and look for ways to improve. Responsibility is one of the greatest secrets of success that every winner never plays with. Winners know that the day they take full responsibility for their life and action is the day that they are truly in charge of their life. They know that immediately they start taking responsibility, they move from the passenger seat of their life to the driver's seat. Let this be a lesson to you to also take full responsibility for your life. No blaming your past, no blaming your parents, your boss, the economy. Only take full responsibility. This is an attitude that is possessed by all winners. If you will learn this attitude, you will produce outstanding results. The fifth attitude that winners possess is self-confidence. All winners are confident individuals. They believe in themselves and their abilities even when no one else believes in them. The most predominant fear in adult life is the fear of failure and the fear of being laughed at. We don't want to start that enterprise or adventure because we are afraid of failing and being laughed at. The truth is that we are all afraid. The key differentiator between confident people and others who seem timid is that confident people have learned how to face their fears over time. The wisdom is that the more you confront your fears, the better you become and your mindset becomes strong to face them. Everyone who is successful is afraid, but they have learned how to master their fear and move forward even when they are not sure. Don't allow fear to hold you down. You were made to win and live the best life possible. There's a law in karate that the more you move forward and attack, all your attention will be forward. But when you move backward, even at an inch, you will soon be defeated. You can't learn courage, even though you may listen to a message or read a book. Courage is formed when you consecutively face your fears and remember, no one can do that for you. So brace up and face your fear head on. When you are afraid, plan. When you are unsure, check your plan again. When it's too obvious you will fail, reassess your approach and learn more. By so doing, you can limit the risk of failure. The sixth attitude of every winner is character. True success is not the accumulation of assets or wealth, but it is rooted in character. True winners know that achievement without morals is obsolete and success without character is meaningless. Do not seek to win in life when you have character defect, because lack of character can destroy your hard work. I've read about influential men and women in history with notable achievements, but their name and credence are stained with character defects. People often don't remember the good, but we always remember the bad. Winners know that character defect can destroy their success, so they work hard on their character as much as they do on their goals. Do not seek success without character. It is like a shooting star that will soon fade away. But success with character is like the sun. It will shine brighter and brighter. Do not depend on your skill and ability to carry you through life. Instead, allow your character. Your skills can open doors for you, as said in the Wisdom of Solomon. that a man's gift makes room for him, but permit me to add that though your gift and skills may make room for you, it is character that keeps the door open. I have seen people who walked into opportunities but never have the privilege to come back just because of character defect. Don't let that be you. Work hard on yourself to develop an area of your life that is bringing your standards down. The truth is, whatever you don't control now will control you later. People may applaud you, but remember, the same people that clap for you today can stab you tomorrow. So you have to be careful. Your reputation is what people say about you, but character is who you truly are. Don't be so preoccupied with your reputation that you leave your character unchecked. It is dangerous. The seventh habit of every winner I know is resilience. Resilience is not the absence of resistance. Rather, it is movement even in the face of resistance. There is no true winner who doesn't face resistance. It can come from family, friends, and foes. In my study of psychology, I have discovered that the greatest resistance you will ever face will not come from without, but from within. The ratio is usually 20% resistance from the outside and 80% from the inside. Your mindset is the first resistance you must deal with, or else you won't be a winner. This is why every winner has learned to feed their mind. They have learned to listen to great people in their field and learn from their success, failures, and setbacks. The books you read will show your conversation and shape your mindset. The average person only reads one book per year, but winners read an average of 50 books per year. What a staggering difference. Winners learn to build a strong mindset that can resist failure and use setbacks as opportunity for comeback. So when an external resistance comes, it doesn't affect them. Your friend may disappoint you, but you have the power to resist the pressure. Your family may disagree with your vision, but when you build a strong mindset, the courage to continue will emerge in you. I remember reading the biography of Nikola Tesla, the inventor of the AC current. He faced criticism and resistance, but ended up developing the device that shaped electricity till today. Do not allow temporary resistance to stop you from pursuing your goals and passion. The consequences will be painful. Remember, resistance is part of any journey, and you won't be an exception if you truly are going to be a winner in life. So set your eyes on the mark and do not be bothered by who is by your side making noise. They will apologize when you finally win. The eighth attitude of every winner I know is discipline. I have never met or read about an unsuccessful person who was disciplined, and I have also not met any successful person who was not disciplined. Discipline is the hallmark of success and the secret to your winning in life. If you can't discipline yourself, you will end up being a loser. Discipline is making yourself do what you say you will do, whether you feel like it or not. Discipline helps you to achieve what others give up on, because motivation cannot keep you going for long. It is like the wind that blows wherever it wants. Instant gratification and pleasure are the key enemies of discipline. And remember, you always have a choice to choose between discipline and pleasure. When you choose pleasure, you are signing an agreement with regret and pain. It may look appealing for the moment, but the consequences are immense. Do not forget this powerful formula I learned from a mentor. It says you are responsible for your choices, but you can't choose the consequences. What a powerful philosophy. It took me 5 years to understand that simple statement. Solomon in his wisdom book said, "A man with self-control is better than a man who conquers a city." Another one says, "A man without self-control is like a city without walls." Think about this statement. Jim Rohn said, "The pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the pain of regret weighs tons." 5 years from now, you will regret the things you did and the ones you didn't do. Remember, anytime you choose discipline over pleasure, you are building a wall that will shield you from future pain and consequences. Discipline is like a preventive medicine. It helps you avoid disaster that come from instant gratification. If you can't be disciplined in small areas, it will be hard to be disciplined in hard areas. Discipline starts with waking up early when your alarm rings. Start with 10-minute exercise. The small insignificant habits are staying committed to your goals. This is the attitude that builds winners. If you can learn from them, you will not be a loser. The ninth attitude of every winner I know is time management. Time is the greatest resource, and like every other resource, it needs to be allocated and managed. Foolish people waste time, average people spend time, but winners invest their time. They invest their time in activities that will drive them towards their goals and vision. They don't just do good things, rather they do the best thing that align with their purpose. I have had opportunities that was good, but not the best for my goals, and I honorably said no. Just like I pointed in my first book, Busy But Not Effective, which was published earlier this year, I mentioned that if you are going to learn to manage your time effectively, you must learn how to say no. Don't just give people your time because they need it, rather give them your time because they deserve it. A lot of people need your time, but not all of them deserve it. And these are the people who don't respect your time. Let people learn how to deserve your time. Have you ever wondered why some people are successful and others aren't, but they still have the same second and hours daily? The difference is not the time, but what they do with the time. In my book, I mentioned that there is nothing like time management, only life management. Because you can't manage time, but you can manage yourself. Time has always existed before you came, and it will not change its principle for you. Invest your time instead of merely spending or wasting it. If you fail to invest your time in your youth, you will regret when you are older. A mentor gave me this little wisdom that made me take time management seriously, and it says, the greatest regret of the old is that they don't have time, but they know what to do with time. In contrast, the young have time, but don't know what to do with it, so they waste it. Be like the winners who manage their time and priorities and are not caught up in activities that does not drive them towards their goals. If you can learn this attitude, you will not be a loser. The 10th and the last attitude I'll be sharing with you today of every winner is gratitude. Winners are grateful people. They don't focus on what they haven't achieved, but they are grateful for the ones they have accomplished. Gratitude helps you to get rid of the feeling of inadequacy and disappointment, knowing that whatever is not working now will eventually work out. Gratitude eliminates the quest for competition and jealousy. It kills the seed of envy and comparison. When you are grateful, your focus will shift from the things that are not working to the ones that are working. Here's how to cultivate this habit in your own life. When you wake up in the morning, make a list of 5 things that you are most grateful for. If you can do this daily, it will give you one of the greatest sense of fulfillment ever. If you are going to remain a winner and become relevant, you've got to learn the attitude of gratitude. It brings happiness and makes you appreciate the little you've got without the pressure to force yourself into what you don't have capacity for. Here you have it, the 10 powerful attitudes that build winners. These are not just facts, but they are principles that have served the most successful individuals in history. It is time proven and will never change. Do not forget this powerful secret. You are not like the trees that even when the environment is no longer serving them, they have to remain there. You are not like the ocean. You are a creature with a mind and choice. If you don't change, nothing else will change. Until I come your way again in my next video, remember to go into your world and take charge. God bless you.